Setting up Facebook for training. Facebook is a popular social networking website that gives people the power to stay in touch with friends and colleagues more easily. Facebook users can add friends and send them messages, upload photos, videos and other files, share links, and learn more about the people they meet. Facebook is free and anyone can join. Not surprisingly, Facebook currently has more than 250 million active users worldwide, so it is pretty likely that at least some of your students will already have a Facebook account. This presentation tells you about some of the ways that you can use Facebook for teaching and learning. Teachers will find that their students are already familiar with using Facebook. For more information about Facebook, there is a good article on Wikipedia. Anyone can create groups on Facebook. Groups can be set up for a number of reasons: shared interests, activities, or anything you like. For teaching, we need to set up a place where students can communicate to the teacher and each other. You will find that setting up a group in Facebook is a lot like setting up a virtual classroom in a learning management system. The great part is, your students will already be enrolled and know how to use the system. You just have to invite them to join the group. Distance learning technology. Let's take a moment to consider some of the technologies that are used in distance learning. These technologies are often classified as asynchronous or synchronous. Asynchronous technologies are often used for self-paced learning activities. Some typical asynchronous technologies include audio cassettes, email, message boards, print material, voicemail and fax, video cassettes and DVDs. Facebook, which has message boards, can be considered an asynchronous application because people can come and go as they please and information is maintained. Synchronous technologies require the learner to synchronize their learning with someone or something. For example, one-on-one, group or class-based activities use synchronous technologies. Skype is a synchronous application because people have to be on it at the same time for it to work. Some typical synchronous technologies include Skype, telephone, video conferencing, web conferencing. Learning management systems. LMSs like WebCT, Blackboard and Moodle include both asynchronous and synchronous elements. However, LMSs have never been hugely successful in the vet sector since they require teachers and students alike to learn new software, organize accounts, and be disciplined enough to use them regularly. More recently, the boom in social networking has led your students to spend more and more time using applications like Facebook, MySpace, MSN, and Skype. People use these applications regularly because they are fun and they can catch up with friends and colleagues quickly and easily. Most of your students are already using Facebook and Skype. You will have heard the saying, "If the mountain will not come to Mohammed, Mohammed will go to the mountain." This means that if things do not change the way you want them to, you must adjust to the way things are. So, don't keep trying to move your mountain of students over to your corporate LMSs or expensive video conferencing tools. You, the teacher, need to change and learn how to use Facebook and Skype. The main hardware that both you and your students will need for Facebook is a computer, and internet connection. You can get your free Facebook account from the Facebook website. You will need to sign up for your free account, set up your profile. Once you have created a Facebook account, you will need to learn some basic skills to get you started with Facebook. These include sign up, login and password, profile, searching friends groups, setting up a group. The Facebook website has help files that show you how to do all of this and more. Spend some time practicing some of the basic Facebook skills. You will find it a useful tool for teaching, learning, and personal use. That is the end of this presentation on setting up Facebook for training. Spend some time and familiarize yourself with Facebook. You will find it an easy way to communicate with your students both one-to-one and as a group.